Iraq's capital, Baghdad, stands tall on the banks of the ancient river Tigris, but over the years, pollution and waste disposal,
unearthly mysteries and ancient prophecies collide in a breathtaking revelation that has both believers and critics perplexed. Something strange, tucked away near the legendary Dead Sea, has sent shockwaves through the hearts of Jordan and Israel. Is this a natural occurrence or a heavenly message from the past? Is this an indication of Jesus' return? Join us as we dive into the mysterious depths of this chilling discovery. Nestled within the southern expanse of the Israeli desert lies an extraordinary natural wonder, boasting an unparalleled ecosystem, captivating desert panoramas, and a trove of mineral riches that have lured wanderers for millennia, the Dead Sea. This hypersaline marvel stands as the planet's deepest hypersaline lake, captivating with its intriguing geological origins, intricate geography, and storied history. Join us as we embark on a comprehensive journey into this realm, exploring its geological underpinnings, geographical attributes, and historical tapestry. Situated within the heart of the Judean desert in southern Israel, the Dead Sea is hemmed in by Jordan to the east. Its genesis can be traced back to nearly 4 million years ago, rendering it one of Earth's saltiest aqueous expanses and earning it the coveted distinction of being the lowest point on our planet's surface. Its environment is dominated by an arid desert climate, marked by ceaseless sunshine and relatively elevated temperatures, with precipitation occurring sparingly. The Dead Sea's remarkable geographic placement at Earth's nadir has been attributed to volcanic processes that have facilitated continuous land subsidence. Standing as one of the 4 saltiest bodies of water globally, the lake's distinctive characteristics arise from its extraordinary geomorphological structure intertwined with the unforgiving desert climate. This dynamic combination begets an ever-shifting terrain, distinguished from any other found on Earth. Furthermore, the region's distinctive mineral composition, encompassing the air, earth, and water, has garnered international acclaim for its therapeutic properties. This lineage of wellness is evidenced by the Dead Sea's historical role as a health sanctuary, a legacy spanning millennia. Engaging with this captivating wonder, we unveil 10 distinctive facts that underscore the Dead Sea's unparalleled allure. The historical narrative of the Dead Sea is deeply intertwined with religious and biblical contexts. In antiquity, various sects of Jewish communities inhabited caverns proximate to the Dead Sea. Foremost among these was the group known as the Essenes, credited with leaving behind the remarkable Dead Sea Scrolls in the recesses of the Qumran caves. Comprising over 25,000 fragments of ancient script, these scrolls encompass some of the earliest extant renditions of books found within the Hebrew Bible. Their initial unearthing transpired in 1946 within the Qumran caves, nestled adjacent to the Dead Sea. Reverberating significance was accorded to this discovery, with Oded Rishavi, a biologist affiliated with Israel's Tel Aviv University, labeling it as one of the most pivotal archaeological revelations of all time. In a meticulous endeavor, archaeologists are progressively piecing together the scrolls, reassembling their dispersed fragments. The southeastern expanse of the Dead Sea is speculated to have housed the fabled cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, as documented in the book of Genesis. Adjacently, Ein Gedi, presently transformed into a nature preserve bordering the Dead Sea, is reputedly the sanctuary where King David, renowned for his triumph over Goliath, sought refuge from King Saul. A baffling revelation has emerged from the vicinity of the Dead Sea, a region steeped in biblical and historical significance. Within the biblical territory of Moab, now within Jordan's borders, a peculiar occurrence has transpired. A pool of water adjacent to the Dead Sea has undergone an unusual color transformation. Experts from Jordan's Ministry of Water and Irrigation have commenced the task of scrutinizing the Red Lagoon's water samples, situated along the border with Jordan. The cause behind this unexplained phenomenon remains elusive. Images of the crimson-hued waters have ignited a significant response on social media platforms. It's intriguing to note that in the Old Testament, water turning blood red constituted one of the 10 plagues that were inflicted upon Egypt's pharaoh by God, aiming to secure the liberation of the Jewish population from their bondage. The biblical narrative recounts that God transformed the waters of the River Nile into blood, resulting in the demise of aquatic life and rendering the water undrinkable for the Egyptians. This marked the initial of 10 plagues, precipitated by Pharaoh's obstinacy in refusing to release his Jewish captives. This ruddy-hued pond graces the eastern fringes of the Dead Sea, a region also associated with the legendary cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, deemed wicked and subsequently obliterated by divine intervention. Fatih al-Huwaimal, the overseer of the Al-Karak Council's Water and Agriculture Committee, noted that governmental authorities have been tasked with unearthing the source of this unique phenomenon. Omar Salameh, a spokesperson for Jordan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, stated that the underlying cause behind the enigmatic red water remains unidentified. However, several hypotheses have been postulated regarding the sudden color alteration in a lagoon disconnected from freshwater sources. Yassin al-Kasabe, overseeing agriculture in the southern Jordan Valley, proposed that such color shifts in ponds bordering the sea could stem from specific types of bacteria and red algae that thrive in saline environments and change color upon exposure to sunlight. However, the abruptness of this transformation compared to other unaffected pools, particularly given the region's abundant sunlight, remains unexplained. Other officials suggested to Israel Today that iron oxide within the water might account for the strange change. Nevertheless, they failed to clarify how iron oxide entered the pool or the swift occurrence of this color alteration. Sakr al-Nusur, the head of the Jordanian Geologists Syndicate, posited to Al Gad News that human intervention might have caused the red hue. Within this context, various Jordanians subscribed to the notion that the government might be concealing pollution sources or utilizing the lagoon for chemical waste disposal. The Dead Sea, a saline lake within southern Israel and adjacent to Jordan's eastern edge, holds profound geological and health-related significance. Formed around 4 million years ago, this lowest point on Earth boasts a salinity exceeding 30%, rendering its waters rich in minerals. Despite its extreme saltiness precluding marine life, the Dead Sea's waters are famed for their therapeutic properties. Individuals suffering from respiratory disorders like cystic fibrosis appear to benefit from its heightened atmospheric pressure. The unique blend of temperature, humidity, and minerals has established it as a haven for addressing skin ailments. Additionally, Dead Sea mud packs have been purported to alleviate osteoarthritis-related knee pain. Regrettably, the Dead Sea has experienced substantial shrinkage in recent years, attributed primarily to the effects of climate change. Presently measuring around 31 miles in length and up to 9 miles in width at its broadest point, the lake's water level has reportedly descended over 131 feet since the 1950s, continuing its decline at a rate of approximately 2 feet per year. The appellation Dead Sea traces its origins to the Hellenistic epoch spanning from 323 to 30 BCE. References to the Dead Sea are found in the Bible dating back to Abraham, the seminal figure among the Hebrew patriarchs. It was during this epoch that the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah met their fiery demise, as narrated in the Hebrew Bible, as a consequence of their perceived wickedness. Throughout history, illustrious figures sought solace in the vicinity of the Dead Sea. David, the venerable king of ancient Israel, and Herod I, ruler of Judea, both sought refuge within the surrounding desert. Herod I, also known as Herod the Great, sought sanctuary in the Masada fortress near Al-Lisan, where Jerusalem was besieged by the Parthians in 40 BCE. The story of Masada is marked by a 2-year siege culminating in a mass self-inflicted demise of the Jewish zealots defending the fortress. In 73 CE, the Romans assumed control over Masada. It's noteworthy that the community responsible for the preservation of the Dead Sea Scrolls resided in caves near Qumran, situated northwest of the lake. The Dead Sea stands out due to its remarkably high salt content. On the southwestern periphery of the lake, within Mount Sedum, rock salt deposits are found. Salt has been harvested on a modest scale since ancient times. In the vicinity of the Jordan River's mouth, a potash factory emerged in 1929, and additional smaller factories were subsequently established in Sedum to the south. However, the original factory fell victim to the 1948-49 Arab-Israeli conflict. In 1955, a facility opened in Sedum dedicated to producing potash, magnesium, and calcium chloride. Other compounds, including bromine, are manufactured at a separate plant. Chemical production is also conducted on the Jordanian side of the southern basin, with the necessary water channeled from the northern basin through human-engineered canals. Given its contentious positioning along the disputed border between Jordan and Israel, the recreational opportunities available at the Dead Sea are limited. the Dead Sea underwent significant changes in appearance during the latter part of the 20th century and early 21st century. A conspicuous transformation was observed in the peninsula of Al-Lisan, which gradually extended eastward, ultimately leading to the emergence of a slender strip of dry land separating the lake's northern and southern basins. The southern basin was subdivided into numerous expansive evaporation pools for salt extraction. By the 21st century, the lake had ceased to resemble a natural water body. While the water level receded significantly, the northern basin, now synonymous with the Dead Sea, largely retained its original dimensions due to the steep descent of its shoreline from the surrounding terrain. The Dead Sea region resides within a geological structure known as a graben, characterized as a down-faulted segment of the Earth's crust situated between transform faults along a tectonic plate boundary. This fault network stretches northward from the Red Sea Gulf of Suez spreading center to converge with a tectonic boundary in the Taurus Mountains of southern Turkey. Approximately 2.5 million years in the past, copious amounts of sediment, including shale, clay, sandstone, rock salt, and gypsum, were deposited into the lake through substantial water inflow. These sediment layers were subsequently overlaid by deposits of clay, marl, soft chalk, and gypsum above the initial sand and gravel layers. Over the past 10,000 years, the Dead Sea's evaporation has surpassed its replenishment by rainfall, leading to the lake's gradual contraction. This process exposed sediment deposits covering the Dead Sea Valley, forming layers that are as much as 1 to 4 miles thick. The geologic activity in the region influenced the formation of the Al-Lisan area and Mount Sedum, previously referred to as Mount Sodom. The precipitous cliffs of Mount Sedum rise prominently from the lake's southwest shore. Al-Lisan consists of layers of clay, marl, soft chalk, and gypsum interspersed with sand and gravel. Both Al-Lisan and comparable formations on the western edge of the Dead Sea Valley incline eastward. It is postulated that the emergence of Mount Sedum and Al-Lisan created a southern escarpment for the Dead Sea, which was later breached by the sea's waters, resulting in the inundation of its current shallow southern expanse. The receding water level of the Dead Sea has led to the creation of sinkholes, particularly in the southwestern vicinity. As the lake's water level declined, groundwater ascended and dissolved substantial subterranean chambers within the overlying salt strata until surface collapse occurred. Presently, over 100 sinkholes exist, some occurring in areas frequented by tourists. Seasonal fluctuations in the lake's water level were once governed by evaporation in summer and water influx in winter and spring, causing changes of 12 to 24 inches. However, the more pronounced annual drops in the Dead Sea's surface level have rendered these fluctuations less conspicuous. While the high salinity of the water renders it inhospitable to most marine life, various forms of bacteria and archaea thrive on the seafloor, subsisting on the minerals that ascend through crevices. The amalgamation of elevated atmospheric pressure, warmth, and mineral-rich waters has cemented the Dead Sea's reputation as a popular tourist destination renowned for its purported healing properties. That's all for today. Don't miss out on the latest updates about world prophecies. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment of our thrilling exploration, and share this video with your friends and fellow enthusiasts. Stay tuned until next time.